Peace and peace. Happy now. Now's the vibrator course. Not too far in the future, not too far in the past. Right now, just, you know, the perspective coming to me of how, I deliver videos and that aspect of balance. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just be getting on camera, and saying anything, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the dogs in the neighborhood, making sure everybody know. Anyway, making sure that when I do videos, I'm not just saying anything, and why I'm expressing this is, for anybody who may be, again, if I'm going through something, then somebody else may be going through it or will go through it and could benefit from me speaking on it, you know. Again, with application to our own spiritual growth, or with application to what we're going through in our reality, it all is not going to be explained in methods in the sense of step 1, step 2, step 3. We could learn how to apply things within our reality just from hearing each other's stories and stuff like that. It's not always necessarily, some type of step 1, step 2, step 3 method, with a lot of things. It's just the aspect of sharing it. But anyway, because some people want to, speak on things and do videos. And I feel like this, important for all of us to know across the board. Even somebody that I learn from or can learn from could learn from, what's being said in this video. And again, it's that aspect of balance of like delivering messages and making sure you're not talking out of the side of your neck. And at the same time, though, like, again, it all goes back to subconscious, programming and what the subconscious sees. And, I don't look at it again on no, oh, I got to save the world type of vibe in that sense. Just more so me being me and me expressing things in the way I feel I should express it. I love being that beacon of light that just shows that, it's about you just authentically expressing you, you know what I'm saying, and doing it to the best of your ability, So with doing videos, I do my best to, express them authentically in the sense of like, again, subconscious programming, where people don't just see me when everything is all good. You know what I'm saying? Like that aspect, Like, again, and that doesn't mean I just want to get on the camera while shit is just all, crazy for me and just be on that bitch and just. Now, again, is already the disclaimer of like, take or resonate, leave or don't, you're a grown ass being. Just because somebody on YouTube speaking about stuff that's connected to the title spirituality don't mean you gotta listen to every fucking thing they say. So you got that accountability you gotta hold to yourself with dealing with anything that somebody speaks on on camera or whatever. But just that aspect of, again, sharing and not just waiting for the quote unquote, almost like taking pictures and it's like, oh wait, get my better side, take a picture, hold on, wait to take my right side. And the only time you take a picture is when you got makeup on, or like, that's how I feel about doing videos. It's like I want to be able to do videos from a space of when things aren't the quote unquote best in that sense of it, like, and allow for people to see that it's not about trying to paint this certain type of perfect image, but just being yourself and expressing things from where you at, because again, even with spirituality, whether it's being a teacher or your spiritual growth, there is no perfection or perfect. Like, the only perfect thing is being the best you. Like, being the best you could do, is perfection, but there is no perfection in this realm, and that's how we drive ourselves crazy on this growth, is trying to look for this perfect blueprint, how to make the perfect YouTube video, you know, how to be the perfect teacher, how to be the perfect student, how to be the perfect, like it ain't no projection of that. Ain't nobody on, I sit and say this, and and again, it ain't for no argument type of challenge, but ain't no fucking perfect teacher on YouTube. Ain't no perfect teacher nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no perfect student nowhere. You know, in the sense of there's no one blueprint that's like, hey, this is the perfect YouTube video deliverer, and you should follow them. Everyone follow this person who makes YouTube and do everything that they do. There is no such thing as that. And again, as I'm saying this, also again making sure that this is we definitely want to be accountable at the way we express information, in which the accountable level is just knowing, look, whatever you express, that's on you, on how you express it, and whatever, if you express some type of information that may be harmful to yourself and others, and that you got to deal with that. It is what it is. But again, just that aspect of realizing, just gotta jump in, and express again with a certain level of accountability. But if you keep waiting for this quote unquote perfect moment, to try to look like what you think the perfect model of whatever it is, like you're trying to, and again, that's a part of our situation too. It's like that perfectionist vibe. Some of us have that perfectionist vibe, quote unquote, and try to make everything, quote unquote, perfect when we do it. Like we try to be, quote unquote, flawless in the way we express things or do things. But that's not always the case, and that's another lesson of being in this reality, is the acceptance of your human limitations. Yes, you're tapped into the infinite, tapped into the all possibilities are here, but you're creating it from a human perspective, from a human bodysuit, you know. So the limitations of that humanity and the imperfect aspect of the humanity comes along with that, you know. But yeah, again, just full circle back to, doing videos. It's like, of course, just not getting on camera, being all like, hey, this and that. Because again, it ain't about trying to persuade nobody to see things the way you see it, Again, like I'm like that bird that like to chirp, uh, like from the Alan Watts philosophy, like I'm that bird that like to chirp. Now, if people want to listen to me chirp, and put me on camera, or what I'm saying, or make a song out of what I'm talking about, or whatever, then cool, But I'm just chirp, I'm just being a bird. I'm just doing what I do. Like, I love to talk, and again, like I present myself in the manner how I present myself. Like, hey, y'all, sometimes I say things from books. Sometimes I say things from my own inner gnosis, like. I'm not the perfect role model, it is what it is, you deal with this channel, deal with videos, again, like what take what resonate, leave what don't, Like I'm not here saying that I am the master of all knowledge and everything I say is correct. Like, and then too, that be that image we'll have too, because think about that subconscious image where we will feel that just because a person say some of these key words, like spirituality, kundalini, Jesus is fake, or this and that. Like, I'm just saying a few things that's come to mind, but like we'll have this blueprint of like, oh, because this person speaks on these things and they're pretty well versed, that must mean they know it all or know mostly it all. And it's like, no. Like, I'm constantly growing. Again, like I always say, I'm constantly on my growth just as much as the next, you know what I'm saying? And again, uh, I've watched people, prominent YouTube, all people in general, like different teachers go through moments of like, oh, you remember that research, or when I brought up this, well, come to find out that wasn't too accurate, or when I said this, you know. So if that didn't happen to mostly all people who make videos and stuff, why would you fucking have analysis paralysis on whether you should make a video or not, or you know what I'm saying, or like trying to be perfect, you know? It's like, as long as you're doing your best, do your best. Perfection is doing your best, and your best is perfection. And, again, the closest you can come to being perfected. And again, doing your best is still not perfection in that sense of it. It's just like you're doing the best that you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. But that's it. You know, ain't no perfection. Do the best that you can. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? That's basically it. Anything else? Nah, I'm gonna just keep it at that little small sample size, cause that's all it is right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just doing the best you could do. You know what I'm saying? Cause again, like with all the vibes of like some people speaking on information, I done seen it all, as far as like, not say seen it all. I done seen it all. I know it all, though. But as far as like I've seen, again, on a high scale, with everybody speaking on different information, and hence going back to the aspect of we all got to just be like water and be adaptable and realize something that we made some information that was valid 10 years ago or 5 years ago or 2 months ago or 2 hours ago may switch up in the next moment, you know what I'm saying? And be prepared for that by not being rigid and holding on to, that thought form, like in that sense of it, being rigid about it. But it is what it is. Now it's to vibrate. My nose starting to run. We're not going too far in the future. We're not going too far in the past. Right now. Clean my nose. Yeah, yeah. Peace, peace, y'all.